is saying, I care so much about the souls because I do not want people to lose the Holy Spirit because of the wrong message. You understand? People know about Jesus. People have read every household. People have the book of the kingdom of heaven. They have the Bible. Those who don't have it because they don't want it. And it is okay as long as they know. You understand? So I don't want people to die again spiritually. I don't want people to lose their souls. No. So even a devil worshipper listening to this audio, they can become spiritually alive again. It wasn't their fault that they became devil worshipper. It wasn't your fault. And in fact, in this particular one, I am pleading even to devil worshippers that it's not even their fault. They became devil worshippers. Satan robbed them. You understand? They can come back to Jesus. You understand? Guys, this message of the kingdom of heaven, guys, Jesus is coming down here and says, they didn't know. Guys, we didn't know. I didn't know. It's Adam who knew. It's Adam who was given the law. You understand? So I was born a sinner and I was doing everything wrong, guys. Guys, I sinned. Let me be honest with you. I sinned. Hey, guys, sin. Guys, I don't want to go there. Been there, done that. You understand? But because of the things that I've seen in the spirit realm, because of the things I've seen in the spirit realm, I do not want people to lose their souls. You understand? It's important to me. You understand? Even if you've been a devil worshipper, this message of the kingdom of heaven, guys, Jesus wants you. He brought it for you. He brought the blood. You can be made clean and become spiritually alive today. You understand? You can become spiritually alive, and you take the book of the kingdom of heaven, which is the Bible. You read, you understand it, and Jesus will keep forgiving you because at first you won't understand, and you will be sinning left, right, and center. You understand? So Jesus is there. He's going to forgive you, but you need to learn the truth. There are teachings once you enter the kingdom of heaven. There are teachings also. You'll find them at Anchor. You understand? You'll find them and you learn. You understand? You understand why Daddy doesn't want us to do A, B, C, and D. He's not giving us those commands because he's restricting us or doesn't want us to be happy, but it's because we're sharing space with Satan, and Satan is using our flesh to kill us. You understand? So our biggest enemy, guys, is the flesh. You understand? It's not you. It's not that person, but it's me. It's my flesh. I need to fight my flesh. You understand? So it is important, even if you're a devil worshipper, come back to the Father. Come back to the Father. You understand? This message of the kingdom of heaven is for you. Jesus brought it for you. He says, I want you back to the kingdom of heaven because you lost it through Adam. When Adam lost it, you lost it. Come back to me. You understand? Jesus has a new earth. You understand? There's a new earth. There's a new heaven. Yes, I understand that life will not be easy here on earth. Guys, people want riches here on earth because they're saying that, we're not going to wait forever until we get to that new heaven. Well, guys, there's nothing we can do. We're already sharing space with Satan, and Satan is the one using that. You go to season 1 of lesson 3. You learn the beginning of Satan's reign here on earth. You just learn that. You just hear that podcast. You understand? So that you will know what happened after Adam died spiritually, because you'll be blaming God. He doesn't want me to love money. He doesn't want me to love riches. He doesn't want, you understand? But guys, if we have to cooperate with him, we need to understand what happened in the spirit realm. Guys, I know the spirit realm. I don't want to talk about it, but I know that there are people who believe in the spirit realm. You understand? But it's one thing when you've encountered certain things in the spirit realm, and in one of the episodes, I was speaking about the fact that I'm not against science. I believe in science. You understand? I mean, guys, I'm a spirit in the body. So obviously, the man who created the world is a spirit, yet he created a physical realm because he put us in the physical body in order to touch the physical things. And we can speak to him through the spirit and speak to each other physically. You understand? So I'm not against spirit. I'm not against science at all and at all. You understand? But because of the proof I have of the spirit realm, no one can take that proof from me. Yes, guys, you see, with the spirit realm, you can't come back with result and prove to people. You understand? Oh, this is Jesus is actually right in saying this. You understand? It's for you. it's for you. So there's no need to share it with people. But I'm just saying that the spirit realm, guys, is real as much as the physical realm is real. You understand? So I did say that their findings, the finding of science, guys, they're 100% right. Their findings are 100% right. You understand? I'm not promoting science or anything, but I'm also a person of the faith. That's why I got saved. That's why I came back to Jesus and listened to the message of the kingdom of heaven, because I've got proof of that realm as well. You understand? So science is not wrong, but science is based after. I mean, it's based after Satan took over, after Adam died spiritually. And after Adam died spiritually, because he was under the covenant of God, the rulership of God, the administration of God, the setup of God. And after he disobeyed God and died spiritually, he himself became the nature of Satan. He was like Satan, you understand? So after he changed, the world changed as well. You know, the world was subject to futility, awaiting for the children of God to be revealed. You understand? That we will speak another day. You understand? But Paul tells us that the world changed as well. So things changed after Adam died spiritually. So science, they gather their findings from a dead world, from a world that is of the kingdom of darkness. You understand? So their findings will never connect or will never prove God, except you can see the sun, you see the moon, you see the sky. You understand? I love this guy, Brooke Bontin. You know, he says, if you think God is dead, you better look around. I can't sing, but I know he says that. He says, if you think God is dead, you better look around. You understand? Because he says, the sea, the moon, the sky. You understand? He's speaking about these things that we can see. Even Paul in the letter to the Romans, he says, you have no excuse. Daddy might have hidden himself from you. The guy enjoys being hidden. It is reason. But he might have hidden himself from people. But there is the moon, there is the sky, there is the sun. If your grandmother cannot create the sun, then we have nothing to talk about. We have nothing to talk about. If your mother cannot create the sky, then we've got nothing to talk about. You will tell me that these things self-exist. Who created them? Well, I'm saying that I have proof of the spirit realm, which I'm not going to talk about. It's not important, but I'm using the word of God. Paul says, you have no excuse, because there is the sun, there is the moon, there is the sky. If you can't create that, then we have nothing to talk about. If you can't, if your grandmother, if your grandpa cannot create that, we've got nothing to talk about. That tells you that there's someone bigger. That tells you that someone bigger. I'm not going to talk about my experience, but I'm just going to use the word. That tells you that there's someone bigger. You understand? I'm trying to plead to you because I don't want you to die spiritually. Guys, I know a soul of a dead person. I don't want to be like that. And I don't want people to be. Guys, you know, doctors, you go to a doctor, they examine you, they do whatever they do to you, and they see things that I can't see with their microscope. Is it microscope or what, or telescope? No, the telescope has to do with seeing the stars, right? I hope I'm not wrong, guys. I didn't do science, I don't know, but it must be microscope. Well, guys, if it's not microscope, I stand to be corrected, guys. I don't know these things. Nevertheless, so the doctors can see things that I can't see and come back with the result and tell me your disease, which I can't tell. You understand? Because they deal with our bodies and everything. So I'm saying that I don't want you to die spiritually. I know a soul of a dead person. I know a soul of a person who's spiritually alive. You understand? And I know the great difference. And I've seen people who were spiritually alive and continued in sin, knowing the truth, and they lost their soul. They died spiritually. Filling churches, guys. Filling churches. Churches are filled with people there. And many have lost their souls because they took the message of the beast. And these podcasts are for that. I don't want people, guys, to lose their soul. It's a place you don't want to be in, because once you lose it after knowing the truth, you lose it forever. It is okay for someone who has not heard of the truth. Yes, they're spiritually dead, but they've got a chance to become spiritually alive again. But you who have heard the truth and knew the truth and continued in sin knowingly, guys, that's a whole different story. So we stop doing the things we are doing. You understand? Paul, the Jesus disciples, they stopped because they saw things. that they didn't want to talk about, but they saw things and they stopped. That's why I'm saying I don't want people to lose their soul. I don't want people to die spiritually, guys. It's not a joke. What is happening here on earth is not a joke. I am scared of the earth. What is happening here is not a joke. So I keep pronouncing this message of the kingdom of heaven because I want people to hear it and choose, and make informed decisions. Because if I preach a wrong thing to you, I am not giving you a chance to make a decision for yourself, whether it's wrong or right, but it must be a decision that comes from you. I must not decide for you by preaching a wrong message. You understand? So I don't want you to lose your soul. So here Jesus is actually speaking about a woman who's lost a coin. Money, guys. Money, guys. If you lost your money, I mean, guys, if you lose your card right now, your bank card, you rush to the bank same time, or you call, you stop your card. Guys, we've got apps, bank apps where we can just do things. Guys, in a sprinkle of an eye, we can just do things and stop the card. And I understand, because nobody wants to lose their cent. Nobody wants to lose, nobody wants to lose their mullah. Not even a single person. So Jesus is making that parable here because he knows how much money we want, guys. Even though we might not loving money, we do things with it. We are able to buy food. We eat because of that. If we don't have it, we end up stealing. You understand? So you find people stealing because they want food. You understand? So some don't love money, but because it's a need, money is a need. Some people don't even know how far they can go into running after it. I always say this: if you are living for your needs, not for luxury living, fancy this, fancy that, it's okay with Jesus. Jesus hates the fancy living, the luxury living, because that is indulging and supporting Satan, and you're losing your soul. Jesus doesn't want you to lose your soul. And believe me, you don't want to lose your soul. You don't want to lose that after gaining it. Believe me. So Jesus is making the example here in the parable. He says, this woman lost her coin. She swept the house. She searches carefully, diligently, and lights a lamp, trying to look for it. You understand? So it's the same thing. The angels, they rejoice in heaven when they hear that someone has repented, because they understand the value of a spiritually alive person. They know what Jesus did. Guys, angels were so happy when Jesus was there on the cross, because they knew what happened. They knew that people have now become spiritually alive. So they become so happy. So this message of the kingdom of heaven, guys, is going to be preached in the whole world, and everyone must hear it. It's going to be here forever. I might stop because I might need to be busy with other things, but this message is going to continue. It's going to be here forever, all over, guys. It's available for people. When I have stopped, guys, there's nothing I can do. When I have to continue with other things, I will continue with other things, but it's going to be here forever. I want it to be here forever. It's available. You understand? It's also embedded on my website because I want people to have it all over, guys, wherever. It's important for people to hear the message of the kingdom of heaven so that they can make their decisions. Thank you.